Hey Aries, it's Tammy from Spot On Psychic Readings, and welcome to your reading for October. Welcome to fall. Chippy came in to say hi and get his cookie, have a cookie, take a nap, and Chippy has his own mug now on our Shopify store. Have a cookie, take a nap. If you all want to check it out, it's a pretty nice mug. So let's dive into your reading tonight, Aries. See what's coming up for you tuning into Aries. You like Aries, huh? You want to say hi to Aries? You do. You want to pull a card, huh? You got something to say? All right, Chippy has his own channel. He does like to pull tarot cards, so you do, don't you? He did a reading for you all recently, Aries. I'll put a link to it. And go check out Chippy's reading. What, you want to pull a card? All right, you pull one for Aries. Can you reach? Here, I'll scoot it over a little bit. Can you reach? Which one? Can you pull one? That one. Okay, Aries, thank you, Chippy. So Chippy has pulled the Death card, so there's some kind of a rebirth happening here, Aries, for you. Endings and new beginnings. Thank you, Chippy. He was really insistent about pulling this for you. So we'll see. Usually Chippy's readings make sense, so we'll see. The first thing I've gotten for you is some kind of competition going on, some kind of struggle or something like that, Aries. So we'll see where this is going. I feel like somebody's giving you a hard time. Somebody hassling you, Aries. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Has something to do with the Scorpio, Chippy. Chippy says it has to do with this. Well, he's got a lot to say, Aries. Well, maybe you could do your own reading. He wants to take over my channel tonight, Aries. Yeah, somebody's super discontent taking it out on you. Somebody's bored and nitpicking at you. It looks like maybe it's a Queen of Wands. I feel like there's somebody really demanding here, Aries. Nitpicking, that's what I get. That's what I'm hearing. Nitpicking you, this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands often has to do with career people. So this could be somebody on the job, somebody you work with, coworker, boss. Somebody just constantly nagging at you and trying to cause an issue. So let's see. Yeah, it's about your job. It's about, they think you owe them something, Aries. Somebody's got an attitude here, Aries. Seriously. This is the Six of Pentacles reversed. So this is somebody, it's like, you owe me, Aries. And it's Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is sometimes another fire sign, Sag, Leo, Aries, of course, but mostly having to do with somebody who's really high energy, busy a lot, somebody gets a lot done and they expect everybody else around them to get equal amounts done, right? And I feel like that's what's happening here. It's like, the other way I can interpret this is you getting everything done and you feel like somebody owes you because you did their part of it. It could have gone that direction. In a collective reading like this, as you know, it could go either way. I mean, this could be Aries, you expecting because somebody does owe you, or it could be somebody expecting that you owe them. So I don't know. We'll see as we go along, okay? This person's lifestyle has stopped. Whoever this is, Aries. I feel like they're, the way they were living, they're not living like that anymore. It's made them very discontent and combative. Somebody's being really combative about this. Potentially female, but I mean, in a collective reading, it could go either way, but I am seeing a lot of female energy here. And I've got the Empress reversed in your immediate future. This makes me want to say Mama's not happy. That's the first thing I'm hearing. Mama's not happy. And when Mama's not happy, nobody's happy. It's the kind of thing I get from this Empress reversed. Either somebody's making your life miserable Aries, or you might be the mama Aries and you're not happy and nobody else is going to be happy either, because I feel like you're not getting your due, you know, especially with this, you know, what's due to you is what I mean. There's going to be some kind of good news coming up though. Okay, so this reading got off to like, whoo, a little smoke and fire going on here, but there is some good news in your more extended future, so hang in there. We'll see what that is, Aries. Man, and I tell you, you know, I'm a fire sign too. I'm Sagittarius, and I have just bumped into all kinds of joy killers over the last 2 weeks. I mean, one after another. And I wonder if that's what's going on with you, especially with this whole reading starting out with this 5 of Wands. And I'm just feeling like every which way you turn, Aries, which is what's making the Empress so unhappy at this time. I feel like everywhere you turn, somebody's being nasty to you, or somebody's being ugly to you, or somebody's being a joy killer. You know, you go in with this happy, you know, like positive energy, and somebody's just like whap. Right? I don't know if that's happening to you, but I feel like it is, especially based on what I'm seeing. I know it's happened to me this week, and I'm not even Aries. But like I said, I have a lot of Aries influence. So, yeah, I don't know. Ace of Cups. Okay, so there's good stuff on your mind, and I feel like you're getting a message about the good stuff, which looks like potentially love for some of you, or more joy coming back in spite of the joy killers. Okay, let's see what else. So we'll go back and I'll clarify and get you lots more details here. Ooh, this one gave chills up my arms. I don't know if you can see my arms right now. It's like chill bumps. King of Swords, reversed, who is in your hopes and fears. I would say maybe not fear necessarily, but avoidance. Okay. King of Swords is, when he's reversed, he's not a nice person. Not a nice person. This is who some of this energy, this struggle of 5 of Wands is with. King of Swords is like getting in my throat, not wanting me to talk about it. This is what happens to me when I hit somebody like this. Hold on, I didn't hit them. You know what I mean? I want to right now. I want to on your behalf, you know. Wow, Aries. Good Lord. This person, I'm sorry, this is not funny, but it's ironic because it's like, seriously? This is like bouncing back at me because it's bouncing back at you. And my body, because I'm an empath, I'm just reflecting this energy. This person doesn't want you to talk about him. This King of Swords, who's like trying to choke me right now. Wow, Aries. Okay. So glad I read for y'all. No, I'm kidding. I am kidding. You know I am. This is not a nice person, and this is somebody who's manipulative, narcissistic, mean, nasty, underhanded, scheming, so scheming. Scammer. I want to say scammer in this case, too. What other nice things can I say about this energy? Very cold. You know, I got the cold chills as soon as I pulled it. Very cold, ruthless kind of energy. Almost has a thirst for making people miserable. Talk about a joy killer. Yeah. And, you know, King of Swords is not always that. You know, I read more, hear more, see more than is just in the cards because I'm a clairvoyant medium. So there's a lot here. And something just bumped the wall. Oh, Aries, this is freaking me out. There's some weird stuff going on in this reading. But, you know, all that tells me is that you're dealing with some weird energy off this guy. We'll dig more into it. I've still got the cold chills. Does he rev his engine? If you know who I'm talking about, I just heard a really loud car out front. Revving their engine. They're still doing it. Can you hear? I don't know. You probably can't hear them through my microphone. You know, and what that says to me is this person's trying to get your attention in a negative way. It's like, look at me, you know, trying to shove their weight around, be a big muscle car kind of guy or something. There's something weird with that person, Aries. Okay, let's get your final karma, judgment. This is a pretty big, heavy reading so far, Aries. Okay, you know, I keep it real. I'm just going to tell you what's here. I don't sugarcoat it, and I know you don't want me to. And, you know, Chippy pulled this. Chippy wanted to talk about this right away. He does this when there's warnings. A lot of times he feels an energy coming, and he's like, hey, I got to talk. That's his way of talking. You know, he can pull cards and tell me. So there's some sort of an ending, new beginning, or Scorpio energy in this. Whew, Aries, where do we go? This is a very karmic situation. Somebody's mad, their lifestyle changed. Somebody's jealous, angry, trying to cause problems with the Empress. And I feel like these two could have been a couple. This Empress and King of Swords. You know, the Empress, the Emperor, you know, the masculine part of Empress is Aries. It represents Aries. So I always, in an Aries reading, would take this as Aries too, Aries energy. This is the mama's not happy kind of card, and he's being ruthless and mean, and she's unhappy because he's mistreating her. He's being abusive. For some of you, not everybody, but boy, it's there. And in your immediate future, Aries, if this is not you being unhappy, this is a mother that you know, either your mother or mother of your children. I hope you're not King of Swords. There's something going on there. Okay. So let's back up and clarify. Do we dare? Okay. Whew. All right. All right, this fell out already. 10 of Swords. So there's been a struggle because there's been a 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords can be divorces. And I feel like in this case, a lot of this goes to divorce energy. There's been a real struggle with this 5 of Wands and a lot of jealousy and competition and combative kind of things going on. Yeah, somebody's moved away from this, Aries. I feel like, Aries, it feels like to me you, like some of you, left in the middle of the night. Like this was such an abusive situation. Some of you sneaked out in the middle of the night because you saw a divorce coming, or you saw somebody getting ready to 10 of Swords you, meaning pull the rug out from under you in some way, and you left. And it caused a lot of combative energy, you know, like I feel like this person's like, why'd you leave? You didn't, you know, this one's like, okay. So, this one said a lot of bad things. This King of Swords. I'm not going to repeat what I'm hearing, but I'm hearing a lot of F words towards the female Aries, okay? Towards this Empress. Whoever was getting all this verbal abuse was in tears. Oh, Aries, I'm like channeling right now. I'm not sure I want to channel this, but this was really scary, hurtful and scary. This guy's scary. This guy's like psycho. You know, and this psycho thing, Aries, came up in one of your readings, what, a week before last, I think it was. And I didn't extend it on the psycho person. Here it is again. And this time it's showing up as a masculine before it showed up as a feminine. So it depends on you know, where you're at in the story. It's both. You've got some kind of psycho person, and it depends on who you are, who you're dealing with. But this person's like kind of dangerous. Not kinda. This person's dangerous. For somebody. I mean, obviously this is a collective reading, so that's not going to be a blanket statement for every single Aries here, okay? I don't want to like scare all of you to death. But if you know you're dealing with this, you know, and you need to know this person's dangerous. You probably already sense that. If you're sensing it, don't doubt it, because if you did, here's the Devil card just to back it up. Wow. This person's got such toxic energy. Dark. Super dark. Really bad attachments. And there's addictions that I'm not going to even say out loud. Aries, this is deep. This is like, whoa. Somebody was discontent in the relationship. Yeah, I guess. Right. That's an understatement. But to clarify, the boredom card is the Two of Cups. So, okay, just clarifying. But it's like, yeah, well, we could guess that, right? There's a lot of discontent in this situation. Who is this Queen of Wands who I said may have been demanding because there's something, somebody either owes you, Aries, so you're being demanding about it, or somebody thinks that you owe them. Let's clarify this part for a minute. Because I'm starting to think now, Aries, after I've looked at this whole reading, that Queen of Wands is you. This is on your mind, or she's a troublemaker. I feel like you are being very territorial at this time. You need to be. That's not a judgment. That's just is. Okay. I feel like you're being very territorial and you're protecting your ground. You're protecting your assets. What is this owing something card? Y'all, you're afraid somebody's going to try to sue you or take something from you, Aries. It's narcissistic energy, I imagine. Yeah, because you may have gotten a lump sum of money, Ace of Pentacles. We've seen this for Aries. And there's something either you owe that you have to pay with this, or somebody thinks that you owe them this. Somebody's trying to take it. But there's something about the reversed Six of Pentacles on your mind next to that Queen of Wands. Whew, Aries, this is like real mind bender. Real third eye bender. Okay, so let's ask about this Nine of Pentacles going into the past. Somebody's lifestyle. Happy, luxurious lifestyle going into the past. Oh, from making a different decision. So this could have been you feeling like, okay, I just can't continue this whole thing. So I'm going to do something different, and I'm going to have to leave this money or self-sufficiency or what. I'm just going to have to abandon it. I feel like you might have had to have left this in the past, because now you're going to have to make your money in a different way. Seven of Pentacles. And that might be why Mama's not happy. Let's look at Empress reversed. Empress reversed is something that changes course completely. Like you're going this way and you like make a whole U-turn. You're like, no, I'm aborting the mission, right? Going a whole opposite way. Like you started something and you're like, no, it's not going to work. You drop it and you move on. So there's something there about abandoning something, but you're unhappy about it. You know, the Empress, when the Empress is reversed, the Empress has a blocked energy or is being blocked in some way. And nothing makes the Empress more angry than being blocked. Because the Empress wants to exude creativity and control and nurturing and bringing things to fruition. And all of a sudden, when that's blocked, not happy. So let's clarify that. What's going on with that? Oh, I got the goosebumps again. Blocked opportunities. Excuse me, with Three of Wands reversed. Blocked, blocked, blocked. Here's Two of Swords. I said it. The Empress is feeling blocked. Why? What's blocking the Empress? Hermit. Something about being alone, but also about seeing toxic energy. Like the Empress has seen the light. The Empress abandoned ship. Nope, nope. Going back to shore. Not going on that trip. And I'm using that as an example. I haven't seen a trip here. I'm talking about this trip of relationship or whatever. Whoa. The Empress has been very badly hurt with this 5 of Cups. We had 10 of Swords earlier. So there's something here where the Empress felt stabbed in the back, hurt very badly. And learned something about all of this that made her turn around, go the other direction, and is like, no, I'm not going to continue that. So let's see what this good news is, Aries. Whew. I'm glad there's some good news here. Okay, so let's see. Good news. There's good news because there's more balance, more flow of energy. So things are going to become unblocked, okay? And this is the Temperance Angel card. So there's several things here. There's good news coming from a Sagittarius, maybe, okay? There's angelic intervention helping you, and you're going to get good news thanks to your angels, your guardian angel, okay? There also could just be an unblockage of energy that comes in, makes you feel oh so much better, and you're going to have good news about that. It's like, okay, you might get a message that says, okay, we cleared all this up, Aries, you're good to go. And that's either coming from your angels, or it's coming from some source that's helping you out, or maybe even a Sagittarius friend, okay? What's this Ace of Cups, your heart opening back up? Other people are seeing you kind of coming back to life, Aries, after this situation, because you were feeling really left out in the cold with this 5 of Pentacles, and now you're feeling more warm and nurtured and safer and that sort of thing. The 5 of Pentacles is, not happening anymore. Now we get to clarify this card. King of Swords. King of Swords, Devil card. This person, there's a Fool card. There's something about this person wanting to go on a different path, wanted to do something new. Or you just read between the lines. This card can represent children. Page of Cups, also children, somebody younger. And maybe this person wanted a new marriage, because here's 10 of Cups. New marriage with a younger person, maybe who had children. I don't know. And here's the Chariot. It's like there were opposing forces going on here. Like something was pulling this person this way, and something else was pulling this person this way, and they were having a really hard time like keeping their chariot on course and not running off in a ditch somewhere. What's that about? Oh, because they wanted to win at all costs. It makes me think of that movie that was out like a zillion years ago. I'll tell you how many years ago. Ben-Hur, and there was a chariot race. I think it was in the movie Ben-Hur. Do you remember and how the one guy was cheating and would run his wheels up into the other chariot to run it off, to try to win this chariot race and everything? That's the image I get, like Roman soldiers and all this stuff. And I wonder if I'm picking up on past life stuff too, Roman soldier. I am. Yeah. Just heard yes. That's why this person's so ruthless. I don't think I've ever gone into a past life on this channel before for a collective group like this. This is crazy. But Aries, there's a Roman chariot past life thing happening with this really ruthless King of Swords. And it's part of why this person has attachments and why this person has been so cruel. It's like they carried this energy forward with them. Yeah, it makes me think of that movie. I'm seeing that movie, Ben-Hur. So weird. Yeah, look at this. 7 of Swords. This person's like really sneaky, Aries. And underhanded. Really, really underhanded. Okay, so where's this go? Final outcome. Judgment. Now, judgment can have to do with a major life change, Aries. So thank goodness. I think you're going to be done with all of this karmic situation, okay? Yeah, justice will be served. So there's something legal going on here. So we've got judgment and justice happening in your favor, both upright, Aries, thank goodness. So this is going in your favor, but boy, is this ever karmic, okay? So I'm going to keep going with this. If you want the extended, I'm going to dive deeper into this and see what else the cards say. So thank you for being here, Aries. Hello, Aries. Chippy wants to pull some cards for you, and he's pulled the Panda. Implementation of your brilliant new idea. Make it off to a rocky start, but keep going. The challenges will help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. Good boy, Chippy. What's next? You see another one, buddy? Yep. Here's a cookie. Chippy likes to get paid in cookies. Here's a kitty cat on a boat. The challenging times are coming to an end.